Cloud, right? Valentina can't sustain. So it's just hard. Well, I don't know. We need to dig and see more.
So there's definitely a possibility that we see Lance if Valentina gets banned out, or on the same side.
Yeah,
maybe
more or
the same
less.
set, more or
yeah,
less.
because the terrified effect from Valentina is kind of disturbing Lancelot too. But yeah, we're gonna see our Lancelot gonna shows up on the second game.
That's definitely the question here. Welcome to the drafts, ladies and gentlemen. Here, Yudu once again on the blue side. Evo's icon still on the red. So, despite losing that, Yudu still chooses to be first pick. Not much of a surprise element if you're on a blue side. But let's see what they can do with it. Kadita, Kaja now going to be taken away by Yudu. Evo's icon respond with a Ling and Franny. So once again, still respecting the assassins here from Sakai's.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be still Cloud from EVO's icon because they don't want to give the Super Red his comfortable heroes, his power heroes. That's why Cloud ban is very wise from EVO's icon.
Yeah, I think could be the approach, or if they want to shake things up, right? Valentina perhaps can be an answer as well. Here can be the option for ban for the side of EVO's icon. If not the Claude, the Valentina here. It seems like they're taking their time here, so they're still discussing what will they do. So let's talk about our options, right? Valentina, Joy, Valentina. Oh, Eve.
Yeah. I think they gonna play different strategy right now. That's why they gonna banning Eve and waiting. Yudu Red Giant using his Cloud. Maybe if they dare to pick the Cloud as the first pick, it's gonna be greedy or not.
I don't know. But I know what EVO's Icons is thinking, right? EVO's Icon, if Claude isn't picked here, they will pick it up for themselves.
Oh yeah, the second pick.
So Yudu, they need to think it through.
What about Joy?
There you go. They do not want to let it go.
Because
No, Joy's open though.
Joy is open, but still have Franco if they want to pick it. But Valentina getting picked. And without the high ground magical damage heroes on the mid lane, I think Cloud needs to be careful about the momentum.
Yeah, definitely.
If they have like high ground defensive heroes like maybe Yves or Farsia, Cloud just need to wait until they pop out the ultimate. But with Valentina, yeah, he needs to do more calculation.
Okay, Valentina Arlet, quite below 50% here on that win rate. 44 times being picked here, SPS.
Yeah, it's been experimented on a lot lately.
True.
Arlet Roam, some people like it, some people don't like it. I guess it really comes back down to the composition that your team brings. But Arlet into the Claude, I do dare say it being a really good pick because of the fact that it has the possibility to deter the Blazing Duet coming in from the Claude. So now how do they want to respond? With the Valentina on the opposing edge, I really would say otherwise to picking up heroes with heavy ultimates, but they're like, you know what, Eterna, we don't care. We're gonna pick up the Farsa. We're gonna secure a really good high ground for ourselves.
Wow.
And even if, let's say, the Valentina wants to pick it up with the IMU, Cho, Wave Dragon.
Wow. Two players got their comfortable heroes, the Cho and the Cloud.
The Claude as well.
Even the Farsia actually. Yeah, they used Farsia a lot before on the challenge season.
Yeah, that's ZachQT's power pick, Farsa.
So 3 players got their comfortable heroes.
So what they're saying is we don't care what you choose, we just pick whatever we feel most comfortable. Is it here? It seems like what the approach from side of Yudu and EVO's Icon. What will they add to their comp here?
Grok, maybe?
I like the Grok. I like the Florin as well. But no,
Hayabusa.
it's going to be the Hayabusa early on. I don't know about this pick.
Do we like this?
It's kind of sus.
Hayabusa into Cho?
It's kind of sus.
On the back line, actually, they want to aim Farsia and Cloud with Shadow Kiru. But yeah, we're gonna see it lah. We're gonna see later because I'm thinking about maybe if I can pick Digi because reverse time can stop Cloud to get back to his BIM.
Wait, really? The BMI? That's how... Wait, what?
Yeah. You're using the reverse time and then Cloud, when he tried to use the BMI again, it will stuck on that place.
We'll go back. Yeah, we'll go back.
Interesting interaction between that. All right, that's definitely an option that they can go for.
And it's a good counter for Cho.
It is a good
You're
counter. I
right.
like that they get pick 4 side of EVOS Icon. Yuru Red Giants should ban it out though.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see, right? Because Evo's Icon now, they're starting to target that EXP lane. They're taking away the Uranus. If Yudu Red Giants wants, they can actually take out the Grok first. I think that's the
Yeah, the nemesis
counter
from Farsha.
towards the Farsa for sure.
And Cloud with the wild charge.
Oh,
Yeah.
but they go for the Franco first.
Joy
So
still
taking away
open.
that pick off.
Joy still open now. No more surprise hero. And if EVOS Icon want to do it, but Arlet must be on the roamer side.
Yeah. Yeah, so again, that Arlet provides flexibility, asking Yudo a question as well. Will he force this Arlet to a roam? A Digi ban, I like. For side of Yudu, Evos Icon. I guess they can ban out Terizla if this Arlet is going to the EXP. Or perhaps they might take the Terizla themselves if they want to commit this Arlet to their own position.
Actually, Terizla might be facing a hard time because 3 of the picks from EVOS Icon are very high mobility hero. That's why even penalty zone.
Terizla
does
for
pop out.
EVOS Icon, I mean.
Oh, for EVOS Icon, yeah.
If-
I'm agree.
If Arlet roam.
Oh, they got closing box, yeah.
Whoa.
I'm smelling Esmeralda gonna shows up here
Okay. Why so? How so?
because no more counter for Esmeralda like Baxia, and Esmeralda is a good.
Well, there's still one counter.
Who's it?
Dairos.
Oh yeah.
So true.
Dairos is still available. Paquito as well, who I believe is still good. I
Can
guess
be.
it kind of gets countered by the Esmeralda because of the shielding, but if the Paquito focuses on clear and rotates elsewhere, there is still a possibility for it to pop off. But there you go, the Grok is going to be taken out. I think it's a little too scary to, it's too risky to let go. Evo's Icon, they always like to go opt for a Grok when they see a Farsa on the opposing side. So now Evo's Icon, they need to secure a roamer. It could still even be a healer at this point, right?
Yep.
Florian can still be picked up.
Yep.
We saw Ivan on that as well. What else can he go for?
A Kufra here just makes sense as well, right? Going up against Claude, Farsa, Kufra can be the choice here. Force that Farsa or Claude on a Purify because it seems like second phase Yudu, they banned it Franco and Grok to, oh, there you go. Terizla for Evo's Icon pick out. So it seems like Feldora really likes this hero as well.
Yeah, but we can confirm that Arlet gonna be on the roamer side.
Yeah, with that, Arlet is going to be in that wrong position. So yeah, I don't know. Going up against Arlet, Farsa and Claude can pick up another spell apart from Purify, which favors their side. I feel like with a Flicker, Claude, let's say, go Vengeance. It's possible.
But if Farsha using Purify, Hayabusa will be happy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So don't go Purify.
Oh,
There you go.
Finally.
Lancelot. Oh, 40 times being picked out throughout the SPS.
But into Valentina, like you guys mentioned here.
Oh,
So risky.
iffy.
I like it. There's some crowd control from both Edith as well as the Cho to work around. A little bit more damage as well from Edith. Dare say it lacks at some point, even though they do already have the Claude. Evo's Icon, Harith. All right, so that's their choice for the gold laner to be able to go 1v1 against the Claude in lane.
Okay, Harith Purify.
I think it's a complete package from Yudu Red Giant, but I'm waiting for the answer or what casters are thinking about.
All right, and with that, let's throw it over to Leo and Mirko. How about it?
YRG reintroduces the Edith in the XP lane, but I'm feeling pretty confident. I like the output that they have.
You know what, Leo? I honestly I've had it with you. I challenge you, Leo. You've done it, man. I use Doma's domain.
That means I'm gonna need this Super Ultra Mega Deluxe Game of the Year Edition Red.
All right, that was
We
pretty
might
good,
see a game
man.
3. We might see a game 3.
That was pretty good. That was a good card to have.
He was good even in game 1 when they lost.
Yeah, I mean, I think really, Yudu Red Giants need to rely on Super Red a bit more. They need to try to facilitate him in the early game because in game number 1, yes, he had a really good performance, but I think it was too late that he got his power spike. That power spike was never a power spike. It was just when he got his items, you know? If they are able to facilitate that early game, to get him to that point a bit faster, a bit earlier, I think they'll be able to take Evo's icon down.
And I agree with you. Also by the principle of his hero choice. Homie was playing with a Beatrix, and now it's going to be so much better because he got his hands on a Claude. But it's not going to be easy. EVO's icon have actually drafted out of their minds as well. The amount of damage that they present, oh, ain't no joke. They have not just Krite on Valentina, which if I'm not mistaken was helped him get that Savage in the challenge season, and but as well they have Valdora on a Terizla, who played a phenomenal game. I know our analysts sang his praises quite a bit in the post game of Game 1, but I still can't believe what we saw in the Pakiro. But yeah, now here in Game 2 on this Terizla, we're bound to see him do great things as well.
I think in this matchup, this is something quite interesting. Terizla, usually we see him against an Arlet, a Yuzong even. But here, up against an Edith, I'm not too sure how this matchup goes, right? Because the Edith kind of wants to just look for random trades and get out. Yep. Terizla, can he survive that? But wait a minute, Ivan already pushing the pace early on, winning the trade against Mr. Pancake.
Hey, Archie Guevara. Ain't no one, none of this. Something to note, folks. Check it out. Arlott here on Ivan, rocking the common emblem. So he wants a little bit of that mana regen.
Okay.
That's the only reason why I think you put that on the Arlott.
Yeah, I think that's the only reason, right? I mean, on the Arlott, probably just some more mana. We know. We've seen it before. Arlets really struggle in lane when you're spamming those abilities with the mana. So Veldora here and Ivan. Ivan, I think he can afford to do it, right? If it's an XP, maybe you still need a bit more damage or penetration depending on what you go for. But as a roamer, you only want to try to spam it around. So makes sense, makes sense.
Yep, and the overall or macro implications of this is Ivan doesn't want to go home. Ivan has Brave Smite, he can just hit the heal, and then he has the common emblem for mana regen. But now he hits level 4 before Pancake, and now this is a fight for Turtle. The turn!
Oh, first blood instantly there. Even the shadow kill was used up, but it was not really necessary. Gojes trying his best, taking aggro of the turtle. So Jin made aware of this now. Jumps in with the quad shadow, I think, but no, Skies picks it up for free, gets out even. Zach QT facilitates that, but no, he falls. Fade away. Jin on the other side with the quad shadow gets up, goes back in, but he goes and he finds Super Red.
That's right. See? You didn't see Super Red do this in Game 1. You didn't see him rotate away from his lane or at least even try something before his items were ready. But here on the Claude, he's so comfortable. And now, Pancake with the kick!
Oh, Doma under the turret here. Not enough sustain. Super Red takes him out.
Oh, now call it a pan kick. Now Super Red with the BMI. Can he get a 1v1 kill? Ivan flickers out.
Oh, barely. 1 HP, both Super Red and Ivan. Krite, though, now trying to punish that fact. But nope, Super Red keeps calm, has Pancake near him, so he can actually just soak in all the gold from that wave.
All right, this helps with you do Red Giant's MO. Protect Super Red, have him do Super Red things, and then go from there. This is the best shape you do Red Giants have been all series long against EVO's icon in this series tonight. And it helps that Sekai is able to secure the little Wanderer, but wait, they catch Pancake one more time.
Oh, even with the way the dragon, it's too much to handle. Jin takes him out, picking up the 3rd kill in this game for himself. Lethal Ignition, that's why the damage is quite unreal.
Let's start counting our blessings for you do Red Giants, given that EVO's icon is in the lead for a small margin, right? 600, 700 gold here, 4 minutes in. It's better now that it's Pancake dying more often than Gojes from Game 1.
Yeah.
It's just a fact.
I think the roamer, having your roamer, take more of your falls is way better. I think it gives Gojes the right amount of space to finally just find that power spike on the Edith. It's level 4 with the Primal Wrath. You're able to dish out so much damage. I mean, with the Brave Smite, honestly, your sustain is quite literally going to be insane.
Yep, and he's but a tickle away from a Dominance Ice here. And that's definitely going to be a game changer, especially when you're looking at heroes like Sutujin. You're looking at, hell, even Doma, right? That's a right-click in or auto-attack in Harith in this case. That'll help slow him down. This is a little hyperactive Leonin child. But thinking about, oh, never mind. He just picked up Starlim's Tithe. Now he hurts.
Okay, that's the power spike, right? From Doma for the Harith. We'll see if he can utilize it though, because it does seem like for EVO's Icon, they're still just telling Doma to stay in lane. Super Red with a good blazing duet into the mid lane, and now back again towards the gold lane. He is going to have, I think, an advantage here when it comes to gold. Already 500.
I love it. It's a renaissance of the old funnel strategy. But wait, can they punish Sutsujin?
Oh, jumps back in with a quad shadow. Now ZaQT with a shadow kill, but Skies takes him out with a phantom execution.
But at the cost of the gold lane tier 1. Let's see what this means for the rest of the map, though, because Turtle has spawned down bottom quarter. Gojes and Ivan doing a little dancey dance. And that'll allow Veldora to clear the wave. I wonder.
I don't know if you saw that interaction, Leo, but that was quite an interesting interaction. Earth Shatter, final slash. Displaces the Edith, but the Earth Shatter moves as well. So
it changes the trajectory.
Yeah, Veldora was actually knocked up there. Interesting, interesting. That could actually be used by Gojes in other situations if he's lucky enough or if he's good enough.
Oh, well, we know that he's good. It's just, can he find the window? Here we go.
But the airstrike coming down to Jin. Quad Shadow out. Now back again onto ZaQT. Lethal Ignition Procs with a shadow kill. Woo! He is able to jump out on the Quad Shadow.
All right, nice tag on the Pancake. They survive, at least for now. Massive pull, but on the opposite side for EVO's Icon, they're going to have to let it go. Reset as EVO's Icon's jungler and Yudu Red Giants go for the respective buffs. Purple for Sutsujin. Orange for Sakai's. Now the dance continues.
All right. EVO's Icon just going on the Turtle. Not much that Yudu Red Giants can actually do. I mean, especially after that chunk of damage that Sutsujin was able to force upon the mid lane duo for all YRG.
Yep, and he's only rocking the Hunter Strike, mind you. He really only has that, but wait, Battle Slash!
Say goodbye to Pancake here, should be dead. With the Dragon committed out, Veldora picks up the kill. EVO's Icon still steady in with this lead.
Approaching the 2K mark here, just under 7 minutes in. There has to be an end game, right? Like, you can't just have Pancake die over and over again here in the early to mid. I guess it is buying Super Red time, right? Super Red is farming up pretty well. He now has 2 core items, 1 more, and then he can just start taking names.
Yeah, that's a good time on the Golden Staff as well, 7 minutes. If he's able to find the Corrosion Scythe or get the Corrosion Scythe by, I would say 9 or even maximum 10 here, if EVO's Icon don't shut him down, he's going to be a problem. Veldora, penalty zone, Earth Shadow knocking him up right now, and Veldora just gets damaged. Oh, he's able to flicker around for a bit, but Gojes finds the kill. Meanwhile, in the back, Doma with his Mod Force. Double kill for Gojes, but Doma 1v4 right now. Sutsujin's waiting for the right time. Purify used up. Sutsujin jumping to the back. Gojes 1. A good shutdown picked up by Doma. Oh, Sutsujin almost just finding Zac under that turret.
Yudu Red Giants win the exchange, but just barely. They lose Pancake and Gojes in exchange for Ivan, Krite, and Veldora. But wait, they're not done. Here comes Sakai. Doesn't survive.
Wow.
Doma wins.
You don't step in Doma's domain.
No, you don't.
Similarly to how you don't step in Veldora's zone.
Oh, his PZ. Wasn't enough, though. Wasn't quick enough to protect that tier 1 down bottom. But just the same, Yudu Red Giants are catching up to EVO's Icon's pace. Quick note, that fight here in the river was best case scenario for Gojes. It's just the damage out from ZaQT was compromised. He had to book it out of there even before the ult on the Edith ended. But if both of them wombo comboed and dealt all the damage to the full duration of both their ults, would have been disaster for EVO's Icon. That's one thing I think EVO's Icon are going to have to play around with, or at least learn how to limit break and limit test with, is the ult of the Edith. Now there's a kick by Pancake, finds Ivan.
Oh, beautiful Shanpu though. Up now, Sutsujin. Oh, he dashes forward, gets caught in the onward. Doma with Zaman Force now diving deep in enemy territory. Gojes still dealing damage. Veldora with a penalty zone. Dodged away by the Thorn Rose. One more shot. He jumps in with a puncture. And the phantom execution down in the back. Super Red with a blazing duet now. Oh, final slash cancels it. But it doesn't change Ivan's fate. He still dies in this team fight.
3 for none, and can you see it? Leading in damage dealt would be Gojes. This is what I'm talking about, right? If you allow Gojes to just auto-attack with his ult active, EVO's Icon just melts right before your eyes. And he almost died, for that matter. He was sitting at what? A fifth, an eighth of his health before he pressed that ult. And now, this results in Eudora Giants scoring a free Lord.
Oh man, now I'm getting real concerned, man.
Oh,
The
man.
card you pulled out, what was it again?
This is it's super red.
Okay, super red. He's doing really good. Your trump card is working, man.
Going amazing, dude.
I thought Doma's Domain might be able to, you know, force something more out of Eudora Red Giants, but for now, yeah, Super Red definitely has had the bigger impact in the game.
Huge impact as early as what? The 3-4 minute mark. He was rotating out of that gold lane, taking waves from mid. And yeah, again, point I was trying to get to about 5 minutes earlier, they have fully revived the funnel meta. They have given so much across the map to Super Red, and that's what's allowing Eudora Giants to get so close to forcing a game 3 here.
With that corrosion scythe, remember what I said, right? This is a big power spike for Super Red. He's able to utilize this properly. Evo's Icon in these team fights, they're going to be melted down.
Yep, and he's about halfway to the Wind of Nature. So all the more he'll be safe from Sutsujin, he'll be safe from Ivan, and even Valdora.
Let's see, mid lane. I think Evo's Icon might just concede this. Pancake, zoning them under the tier 2
There it is.
and tier 1. Oh,
WON.
Nature. 1 minute away from the corrosion side. Sutsujin up top. Oh, Pancake! Beautiful way the dragon
KO!
to lock him down. Oh, Flicker penalty zone from Veldora right now, or Shadow coming down right now is asking for the damage through from Doma as he pops into Zaman Force onto Gojes. The burst is enough, 2 for 2.
Amazing use of the penalty zone. I told you Veldora was still going to come out with a banger in game 2. That almost single-handedly bought the clap back for Evo's Icon. If Veldora was, all right. If Veldora wasn't there, forget about it, trying to kill Gorgeous and Pancake, man. That's what actually pulled him in and dealt enough damage from his ticks on the skill 2 on the Terizla to actually get those trades back. So if they can fix their target acquisition, or at least pick fights on their terms. If Eudora Giants gets caught out, maybe Wildsword happens, actually. This Lord is actually close to a 50-50. I wouldn't call it just clearly all for the Malaysian squad. Then, yeah, Evo's Icon are still in this, despite it being very close. 11 to 10, 12 minutes in. Even if Eudora Giants are ahead and controlling the map and the waves, Evo's Icon still has something left in the tank. I do believe that much.
What's interesting is the fact that for Skies 4 and 2 compared to Sutsujin 3 and 4, Sutsujin is still leveling with Skies. He's still actually equal in gold, which is, again, very, very interesting to see.
Yeah.
His farming has been phenomenal, even though sometimes that decision-making of his jumping in onto an Edith has costed the team some team fights.
Yeah, for every death he's had via a face check or an odd use of a shadow, he's made up for it through what, 20-30 seconds of good old farming. So right now, Pancake just playing footsies with 4 or 5 members of Evo's Icon, and they get away, man. Just skedaddle out of there.
Well played from Eudora Red Giants, is utilizing the super fast clear that they have towards the Lord here with
burst.
the Claude Super Red. That burst, yeah, we can technically just call it a burst at this point. It's not even DPS.
Nope, it's just like
It's instant.
Yeah, and again, that was effectively 4, 5 members if you count Pancake for that last 2 seconds. That helped take down that Lord's HP bar. So yeah, no, Eudora Giants now sitting at a 2,000, 3,000 gold lead. Going with the Lord here, Luminous Lord marching down through bot. I'm expecting at least 1 inhibitor. All right, that's a safe and conservative number for Evo's Icon to lose out on.
Let's see, charging down already, bottom side. Oh, Feather Airstrike, 1 shot onto 3. Gojes walking up, base turret number 1, taken down in the bottom lane. More turrets to come. Tier 2, targeted down now by Red Giant. Shadow kill already used up though. Pancake's looking for a play, looking for that way the dragon, he's spamming it, but he's not able to find it.
All right, looking at the damage output between these two massive mid laners, you'll see here that Krite is actually ahead of Zach QT by 500, and that's explained by Super Red's funnel. If only Super Red wasn't as funneled as hard, you can expect Zach QT to be on top of Krite here on these charts. But I'll have to say, after Zach QT picked up the DG a minute ago, they should be both playing in the same field right now. And I love that Evo's Icon is respecting that fact. I love that Evo's Icon knows that even if Zach QT is slightly behind, they have to respect the Feathered Airstrike. So when it's out, that's a clear sign. Let's not fight just yet. Let's wait for hours.
That Lord advantage though, Leo, man. I mean, talking about the power that you the Red Giants have in this late game as well. 5.6k with that Lord advantage alone. So the fact that they completely took control with just one Lord now, and EVOS Icon are just forced in their own jungle looking for scraps. Go Jess. Onward, Ivan brought back to the team.
Not gonna happen. Feather Death Strike from both sides.
Soma though, jumping back and forth, getting kicked down, but he has to Purify now with Zaman for Shadow Kill on the back. Super Red.
Massive shutdown. EVOS Icon back in this, shrinking that gold lead almost instantly. Now cut in half. Victory is within reach. This Lord coming up in half a minute is within reach suddenly.
Man, the team fight. YRG, interesting choice to target Ivan at the start there. The roamer who can, well, firstly, his job is to soak in damage. So the fact that that worked out, giving so much space over to Doma and Jin in the end.
Whoa.
Great. Kicked, purified instantly by Krite. This could be a mistake that they can punish here. Jin walking forward now with a quad shadow on the shadow kill inside Doma. Dodging everything, Doma! My goodness gracious, Doma! One more shot, he finds the shutdown, he gets out, Doma! Oh my goodness!
My God. Doma's domain is everywhere. Off of that single engagement, they make a beeline straight for the Lord. 2 minutes shy of it being evolved, EVOS Icon happy to oblige regardless. Now they're in control, now they're on top of things. And I can expect that if the same mistakes happen in the next big team fight, if Doma is not focused down upon it, it's going to be much, much more difficult, folks. Given that he has his Purify off of cooldown, this could be the end.
Wind of Nature forced out already. Shadow kill still on him. Quad Shadow out. Wind of Nature. No Wind of Nature for Super Red. Lord is still marching down. He's not going to have it for the next team fight, Leo.
Yep. Huge team fight incoming since the map is shrinking. So no more odd angles off of Pancake. No more free onwards from Gojis. EVOS Icon sees everything clearly now. And here we see a concealed play. Lord's going to crash up on top. Let's see where the engage comes through. No one home. We're taking it slow here. Step by step, one by one. EVOS Icon, they're this game victory away from sweeping YRG.
Look at the Lord advantage, Leo. We spoke about a 5,000 Lord advantage for you, the Red Giants. 7.8. It's building still, guys. Puncture in, trying to poke. Forced to use the Phantom Execution out. Buys the immortality. Needs the immortality.
The map has shrunk. There's the Earth Shatter. Valdora with a PZ!
All the way to the back now. It's going to be the Zaman Force once again. Doma! Free hitting! It's a double kill for Doma and Jin. Immortality popping.
Not a single one falls! Triple kill for Doma! Wipe out for EVOS Icons!
Do not let Doma in his domain! EVOS Icon win through the domain!
2-0 for EVOS Icon. This